Hey ladies, welcome back to We Age Graceful. Y'all, let's talk about embracing your natural beauty as a woman over 40. Sometimes we can get caught up with, society standards, society beauty standards, if you will. But at the end of the day, it's all about what makes us feel good as a woman, okay? Forget what society has to say. We're just going to keep everything nice and simple. And I want to share some things that I'm doing for myself as which, I feel like I just want to share, and maybe you might find some key into it as well. So think about it. Do you sit back and remember like back in the day? I mean, we're not talking about like what beauty standards are supposed to be. I just want to talk about us being women in our 40s and what 40 looked like back in the day, and like TV shows we might have watched. Okay, so think about like Sanford and Son. Remember Red Fox? He was probably like 45 during that time. Oh, Monty, his son, he was probably like 25. George Jefferson, he was around his 40s during that time. Who else? The Golden Girls. Blanche and them, Rose. They were in their 40s, mid 40s during that time. And you sit back now, and I sit back and think about back in the day with the models. You would have never, ever caught, and maybe you did, I'm just not aware of it, so let me take that back, saw a plus size woman or an elderly or a mature woman modeling. It was slim, tall, and young, probably 25, and maybe 30 might have been pushing it back in the day. Okay? But now here we are. We have plus size models. We have mature elder models. I mean, look at these magazines now. It's like the standard has changed so much from back in the day. So much. What else is another show? Oh my God, I can't think. Good Times. Good Times. You sit back, and then of course you think about all the back in the day, they had the Afro era, they had the perm era, they had the Jerry curl era, all the different eras. And as we are today in this era, I think about how I started this channel, 13 years ago. I look the same, but I look totally different from the way I wear my makeup, the way I wear my hair, all the different things. You know what I mean? So you just change with time, but it's just a beautiful thing how you can see time change and beauty change and standards change. So don't worry about what's going on. Do you and live your life. That's my point. Don't worry about what the standards are with society. Do you. And why I say do you, there's so much pressure for women to feel and look a certain way, especially like on social media. Like, I feel like when I was growing up, we didn't have all this technology. We might have had magazines like, the Jet, the Essence, Word Up. You had the hair books and stuff for the hairstyles and stuff. But again, all you saw was neck up when you used the hair magazines. You didn't really see, body and nothing like that. Body was never like a real big thing. It was more so your face and your haircut, like the salt and pepper hairstyle. I'm taking it back. But now, women are redefining beauty, on their own terms, focusing on self-expression and just being authentic to themselves. And that's a beautiful thing. So look at me, look at my short haircut. I'm doing what I feel is right for me and what I like. A lot of women, maybe it's back in the day or something like that. I sit back and remember. Then we had this moment, y'all. I remember when I first went natural. And I never forget, I was like talking to some women, and they were close to me, women. And they said to me, they would never cut their hair. No, they would, they would never cut their hair or go natural because they would not look good to their husband. Right? And I said, oh, okay, And I didn't say anything. And then later on, years later, at this point, I'm wearing my hair still natural. I done grew my natural hair out because I had two big chops. Do you know they wound up going natural? Not just one, not just two, not just three, not just four, and the kids went natural. So at this point, my natural hair is concealed. I'm wearing wigs now. So you know, y'all had the perm. Now I can still keep my natural hair, but I got wigs on now. So I still got my perm look, but my hair underneath is protected. And then later on in life, I'm giving you a twofold story here. Later on in life, now they're wearing wigs, they're wearing extensions, they're doing this thing. You don't realize how you can influence people, but yet people will let society tell them what to look like. I influenced them. So like I said again, it's twofold. I influenced them to cut their hair, to go natural, and then later on in life to cut their hair again and to live the way they really wanted to live. Because just because you cut your hair, and I got this a lot. Oh, that's a man hairstyle. Oh, that's too masculine. Oh, I got that so much. Especially when I got this fade. Oh, that's masculine. I did not care because I knew this is what I liked and I knew it complimented me and I knew that I complimented it. And I knew it was for me and for my lifestyle. I like that I live at this moment. Now, right now, I am growing my hair out a little bit. Not much. I'm going to always have my fade. Fade. But I'm going to so it can be thicker for the fall. That is it. I'm going to get rid of my part and that is it. And I want to be a little bit more darker around my head, just a little bit more darker, not so light. So that's what I'm doing. But again, it's all about self-expression. Hair grows back. I know some people hair grows faster than the next one, but it grows back. But benefits of embracing your natural beauty. Self-confidence is boosted. Who would have thought? Like for me, like me going natural, me wearing my natural hair, fine. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I loved it. But who would have thought that me wearing my hair not only natural, but wearing a natural haircut would have boosted my confidence 100 times over? You know what I mean? So wherever you are, accept it, embrace it, and don't let no one tell you what you can and cannot do. Do what makes you feel happy. Now, for those of you who are married, I don't want to get nobody in trouble, y'all talk that out. But make sure you're doing what makes you feel happy. But like I said, embracing your natural beauty, wearing your hair in natural styles or just looking more, natural, if you will. And we're going to get into the makeup thing as well. But, it boosts your confidence and it just builds on you. Being more natural, it brings a more simplicity to you. In addition to it's time saving. Y'all, I don't do hair anymore. The most I do is brush, and that's if I want to. Okay, I pull my do-rag off and I go. Okay, and I know this hairstyle is not for everyone. I get it, but there's other low maintenance. Even if your hair is long and you might want to wear the wash and go look or the curly look, it may be, a little, brushing, a little tugging, but you might can wear that for a few days. Put your hair up in a little bun, a pineapple, as they say. Put your bonnet on to preserve your curls, and it's low effort. Shake and go. So when I say natural beauty, I just mean find ways to make it simple for you. Now, even if you are relaxed, and remember back in the day, we called it a doobie wrap. You just wrap your hair up and you let it fall. Low maintenance. It's low maintenance. You find things that work for you at the time of your life. So moving on to the benefits of embracing your natural beauty. As you're aging and you're looking more fine like wine, we are setting an example for the youth. We're setting an example, letting them know, hey, we're aging good. We're looking good, taking care of ourselves. Times have changed, and it's letting them know that they can be comfortable in the skin that they're in. I have daughters. So at the end of the day, I'm letting my daughters know, embrace it. Embrace how you look, embrace how you feel. I don't tell my daughters what they can and cannot. My youngest, she asks me things like that. My oldest, she's 30. She do her own thing. My baby, one thing, she doesn't even have to ask because she has her own style and her own way. So I let her embrace her creativity on how she likes to be, and how she likes to look. So it lets them know that they can be comfortable in their own skin and don't worry about what society has to say about them. Just live your life and live your life the way you want to. So let's talk about some practical tips for embracing your natural beauty. I want to talk about skincare. I want to talk about makeup, minimal makeup at that. And I want to talk about hair and fashion. We're just going to talk about, I know I don't have much hair, but we're going to get into it because some of you ladies have a ton of hair. And we can't leave nobody out. So for skincare, I feel like we need to focus on a good, simple, skincare routine. I think focusing on hydration, because at the end of the day, say if you don't want to wear makeup, do you feel comfortable wearing your natural skin? I know some of us, we like to put our makeup on. I am one right now talking to you. I have a full face on. Well, not too full. I have on some minimal makeup. We're going to get into that. But focus on, your hydration, your SPF, and just the nourishment of your skin. Just keep your skin good, because I feel like, we can pile on so much makeup, but we don't want to cover up and mask that natural beauty. We want to make sure it looks good, look nice. So when we don't wear makeup, we still look good. Minimal makeup, like right now, normally you guys know I put my makeup on, I'm going to put it on. I don't put it on a lot, but I do put it on. Right now I have on Merit Beauty. Merit Beauty is a clean beauty line, right? And you don't really have to put on much to get a nice makeup look. And that's what I love about that particular line, because the products are so well compact, if you will. You get a lot of product, but it's well compact. And if you don't want to wear eyeshadow, just want to throw your mascara on, maybe a little liner. I gave up my wing. I'm not sure if you probably noticed, but my last, if you watch my main channel, I gave up my wing, y'all. I don't do wing. I feel like wing was giving me holding on to something. So now this is my little line up top. I cut it off and I do my mascara. I keep my brows in order. I got a new mascara for not mascara. I have a new concealer to clean up my brows. Y'all, cannot wait to share. Make sure you follow me on my beauty and lifestyle channel. iamKeliB. It'll be down in the description and in the show notes. So yeah, keep your makeup very minimal. The whole thing is to enhance and to make you look very clean and polished. We don't want to look like somebody totally different. I feel like this makeup that I have on right now is just very simple. I have on makeup, but it's more like that no makeup look. I don't have on too much, but something light, maybe a little lip balm. Nothing too heavy. I have on a little what do I have on my lips? I have on some Milani lipstick. Something nice and simple. Hair care, embrace your natural texture, and even if we do have, relaxers, that is fine. I'm not against it, because I even thought about growing a pixie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm looking at my hair growing out right now. It's getting real thick. I said, this will look nice with a relaxer, and then I could get me some waves and shape up my edges. I thought about it. But in regards to the grays, I know someone's cover up our grays, which is fine as well. I'm seeing more grays now as I'm letting my hair grow out. I guess I was getting my hair cut so much, I didn't really see, how much grays I really do have. But again, my hair is still dark, and I know I'm probably gonna be dark for a while, because both my parents, my mom, she's pretty gray now, but she still has that mix, but her hair is still dark. And my father, his hair is still dark, but you see the grays in his head. So, now my brother, on the other hand, for those of you that don't know, I do have a brother. He's older than me. He's 6 years older. He gray. He gray. He gray. But there's nothing wrong with that. Gray is nice. And I'm embracing mine. I'm not going to color my hair. I'm going to keep mine oozing through. And mine is more so in the crown of my head. It's right up in here. You could, if I put my head down, you can see it. So moving on to fashion and style, I feel like, keeping it comfortable, clothes that just reflect you. Right now I have on this dress. It's a nice stretchy dress, and I mentioned it in a video that I just finished recording about how, I've been wearing a lot of clothes that's more stretchy, more loose fit, because a lot of my clothes I can't fit. I'm going to share with you. So if you want to know more about this, come follow me on my main channel. I talk about this. And I had a hysterectomy 6 months ago, and I feel like I have a lot of weight gain. So I'm pretty much dressing for the body that I have right now. I do have a lot of dresses. So I'm incorporating my dresses into my like daily wardrobe, if you will, because yeah. But I don't want to get too much into that. I can't even get it out. But yeah, dress comfortable, dress for comfort, and clothes that just reflect you. You know, dress how you want to, and don't let nobody else tell you anything different. So we're gonna wrap this up really quickly. I don't want to draw this on too much, but self-acceptance and redefining beauty for yourself. Don't worry about what nobody else got going on. Worry about what you have going on or what you want to have going on. And it's also good for you to change your style up a little bit every so many years or or whatever you want to. It could be every day if you want to. You know, I feel like it's a style that I wanna try out. I've been trying to incorporate it, but I don't know if I'm gonna execute it well, but I'm gonna try it. And I don't want to mention what kind of style I want to get into. I've been wearing more like slacks and more, you know, doing that Ralph Lauren look, if you will. And I want to try to really embody it. But let me tell you something. The look that I'm going for is expensive. It is expensive. I had to go to the Ralph Lauren outlet. It was Ralph Lauren and Tommy. I was going to see, you know, what can I get, any button-up shirts, the collar shirts and whatnot, and the slacks and the khakis and stuff. Girl. But we'll get to, I know there's so, you got Banana Republic, you got The Gap, of course, J. Crew. It's so many different stores that can give me that look. But I thought if I ran to the outlet, I'll be okay, but baby. But I want to give some encouragement, you know, to, you know, just start small. You know, us aging graceful, you know, we want to keep things at minimum, because especially when it comes to our skin, because we're approaching that mature skin, you know. If not, we're in the mature skin. So we don't want to do too much on our body. You know, we want to make sure we're preserving it as best as we can. And not just women go through it, men go through it too. So don't let nobody tell you any different, okay? They have aches and pains, if not more, okay? I'm going to be one to tell you. Because I know I hear all these podcasts and men talking about, oh, as they age, they get more fine like wine. Women age and they just hit the wall and stuff like that. We are not hitting no wall, okay? Who's hitting? Okay, nobody's hitting a wall. Nobody's hitting a wall. Nobody's hitting a wall. But in saying all of that, I want to just give some encouragement, and I want to let you know that true beauty comes from confidence, self-love, and just being authentic to yourself. In addition to that, it's not just on the outer, it's on the inner. And as you guys know, we talk about self-confidence and pouring into ourselves first before we pour into others, because beauty is just not on the outside, it is on the inside. So I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for listening, for watching, and join me on Instagram. Join me here if you're watching on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe. And if you are listening on iTunes, Spotify, or any streaming platform, go ahead and follow your girl to make sure you catch all the episodes. And I will catch you in the next episode. See you ladies.